people to go to learn about stocks, cryptocurrency, and especially gold and silver. All right, guys, we'll wait for a few people to join up, and we'll get started. We got a lot of news for you today. Number one channel, guys. Hit that subscribe button. So today we are up to 3,922 subscribers. So we're getting close to that 4,000 mark, okay? I really want to hit 10,000. 10,000 is going to be the big one. As soon as we have 10,000 subscribers, then people I think are going to take notice. They're going to say, okay, he's got 10,000. Maybe I want to hear what he has to say. Maybe he's actually got something good to say about how to make money, how to get rich. And of course I do. Of course I do. Thank you. Kobe C 2100. Thanks, buddy. We're getting rich every day. We're making money. Oh, he made me even more money. $100. He just sent $100. So gold's up today, $14.80. We see the stock First Majestic, which is one of my main stock picks. It's called First Majestic AG, one of my main picks for this channel on the Patreon. It's up to almost $13 again today. I really my call for that is, of course, $25 or more. But yeah, we're doing good. Look at Barrick Gold. I predicted that Barrick Gold would easily see $50 in the next move. So we're still in the move. So we're going up to 50. They changed the ticker symbol on that one. It's now called B, which I think the best thing they had going for it was their previous ticker symbol. It was GOLD. I don't know why they would have changed it. That's so stupid. It's the worst decision in the industry. Maybe they sold it to somebody else. You know, who knows? To some meme company for a few $1,000,000. I mean, who knows? But Barrick Gold's up to $39. $39. Yeah. So this is what I said was going to happen here. I'll show you the chart. I said, you see how here's Barrick Mining. I said, you see how it's moving in these waves? 1, 2. And before this was even here, but when it was like this, I said, guys, the next move is going to start to go up like this. And that's exactly what's happening. Exact. So I called the exact move. So we're still going over 50. When Barrick Gold goes over about $52, $53, I think we're going to 60, 70 next. Okay, guys? I actually got a lot of money at Barrick Gold now because the price went up so much that now my small position has become a large position. Okay, so guys, how do you build large positions? Well, you always start with a small position. That's what you got to do. Okay, you can never start with a large position. You start small. That's the best way to go. Jesus Rodriguez. Hi, John. Still waiting for the Patreon videos. I didn't make a Patreon video yet. People are going to be bugging the hell out of me about that shit. I got so much shit to do, you can't even understand. But if I don't do a Patreon video, these guys are going to leave, and then there goes my Gixxer 600. How am I going to buy a Gixxer if people aren't paying me money for my Patreon? You know? So I got to keep making videos. I got to keep pumping them out. Okay? I'll do that. But just remember, I don't actually need to make a Patreon video because everything I have on there is still good. It's still gold. Okay? I have a list of all my gold stocks on the Patreon. That still holds. Okay? Those are still all buys. And I have my big 5 oil companies on the Patreon. Okay? Do I need to make a new one, a 6th one? No. The 5 that I have are perfect. I don't need to make a new video on. I don't need a new video on my big 5 oil stocks. Those are the best ones. Those are the best fucking ones. Why do I need to make an updated video? We still got to keep buying these. We got to keep accumulating them. We got to get larger positions. Okay? If you have a position of 100 shares and then your stock does a 10x, you're not going to get rich. But if you have 1,000 shares and your stock does a 10x, now we're talking some real money, okay? So just keep building these positions. My big 5 oil stocks, which you all know if you're on the Patreon. My gold list, my gold stocks, which you all know. I got First Majestic on there. I got Barrick Gold on there. I got Silvercorp Metals. I got Centerra Gold. I got I Am Gold, which went up to $13. And I told you guys to buy that when it was like $1. $1. A fucking dollar. Oh, wait, a new video. Give me a new video. God, I gave you a lot of shit, bro. We're getting rich. Okay, new video. I know. I'll try. But yes, we see one of my stocks right here, Barrick Gold, way up. Okay, I told you to buy this one when it was, when did I tell you to buy that one? I think it was around 25 or something. It was in the $14, $15, $19 is when I was recommending it, when it was in the 14, 15, 18, right around in there. And now it's at 39. And let's take First Majestic. I told you guys on the Patreon to buy First Majestic. Why? Because they have a huge, well, it's not a huge dividend, but it pays a dividend. And the main reason I told you to buy it was because I have a call on this one at $25 a share. Okay. I think this one's going way up. AG. And it's got a dividend and it's got a lot of big names in the industry. Guys, if you just turn on kitco.com, you're going to see advertisements for First Majestic Silver all the time. You got to buy AG, First Majestic. Bro, you look like Mel something. I got 1976 Canadian coin. That's worth money. I got Samuel. What's up, Samuel? This guy's putting a whole bunch of stuff on my channel to try to get it to pump out the algorithm. I got an old coin. I got a gold chain. Let me show you a couple coins. Let me show you a couple coins, guys. I'll just grab a couple. First Majestic Silver, guys, $12.44. So here is a quarter. See that? Look at that. It's silver. Silver quarter. Here's a dime. That's a real silver dime. I got an error. It's worth $400. Matt, I'd like to take a look at that. A $400 error coin. That's got to be worth at least a few $100, dude. But yeah, error coins are highly collectible. I really don't care that much for error coins. I like, high-end rare coins, seeded dollars, Carson City Morgan dollars, and, stuff like that. Barber halves. I like all the good stuff. Things are awesome, dude. Other than the fact that I haven't made a Patreon video in about 6 months. Love from India. So, gold today moving higher. 4,150. My stock account is going up today. Buy more gold. Bitcoin is up to 87,000. 87. Not bad. Spoof. Stop spamming. Do you think gold will crash? Yeah, it's going to go higher first. I think gold could push to maybe 5,000, 5,500, and then I do think there will be a crash. But when the crash comes for gold, it's going to be a crash for everything. It's probably going to be probably a global setback, a global recession, which I think is coming in the next year or two. But I don't think we have to worry about gold crashing right now. I think it's going to make a big move higher first, and then it's going to crash. That's what I think, okay? Everything that goes up, it's going to come down a little bit. You see gold went parabolic. It went up to about 4,400, and then it came back down. It crashed, you know? But it was only up there for a couple of days. So it's like, big deal, you know? It went up, and then it crashed a few hundred. Had to reset. That's what it did. It's just had to come back down and reset. Now we're ready to go higher. That's what a correction is. It's nothing bad. Let it crash, you know? If gold crashes, I say let it. Because I trade derivatives. You know, before the gold crash happens, I'm going to sell most of my gold stocks, okay? And then I'm going to buy them all back after the crash. But my actual physical gold, I don't want to sell that. That's for the next generation, okay? You got to save up some wealth for the next generation. Don't be a scumbag. You know what I mean? Leave your kids with something. That chain's going to crash when I grab it. Time to go to Turkey, brother. Turkey? Will the government confiscate individual-owned gold? I don't think they can get away with that today. No. I think they could try to buy it back, you know. But the government, I think they're buying silver or they're buying gold on the open market. So they don't really need to take it from the people. Anyways, the people don't have a lot of gold, you know. Other than a few people like myself and other stackers out there, you know. The majority of the people don't really own gold or silver. But I think they will. In the future, they will. Once the dollar starts to go down more rapidly, that's when people are going to say, okay, now I believe what inflation is. Now I understand inflation. And then they're going to buy gold and silver. But right now, people don't really care that much about it. And the government's never going to do that again. You know, they'll just buy it back. You know, they'll say, we'll buy your gold for $5,000 an ounce. And once they buy it all, they'll revalue it to like 50,000. That's what they did before. So they're just going to screw everybody. Okay? The government's going to screw everybody. The Pentagon said gold isn't real. How much do you have stacked? You know, it's not enough. It's not enough. I would never tell anyone how much. That's stupid, dude. It's like when a dude asks a chick, how many dudes you bang? She's going to say a number that's smaller than it really is. So if you ask me how much cash, you know, how much gold I have, I'm not going to tell you that. That's stupid. That's dumb. Okay? If you want to know my net worth, look me up on Google. All right? I bought a few kilos of silver and have some gold. I like kilo bars. What about copper and vending it to MNCs? I don't know what the vending it means, though. He put his coin on his YouTube channel. I like copper, though. I always keep a little bit of copper. Copper is a really high-quality commodity. It's used in everything. Copper is in everything. Copper is great because it's very cheap and it conducts electricity very well for the price. All right? I think silver is a better conductor, but it's just more expensive. Hey, John, I just put my coin. Oh, yeah, I got to see that coin. A 1 kilo silver? I'll look it up. His video is still uploading. I'll look up 1 kilo of silver on Provident Metals. I think it's going for about 1,800. Let me check. Provident Metals. Here, I'll show you. So you know I'm not lying. Kilo right there. This is how much they're going for right here. $1,745. That's still cheap. That's still cheap, I think. I think in no time, these are going to be 2,500. No time. Okay? I love the kilo. Is investing in gold a good idea? Just curious. I believe it is, but I'm not a financial advisor. If you invest in gold, you could lose money. I prefer silver. So far, I've never really lost money on gold, but, I like silver better. Okay. I like silver and platinum, and then gold is my number 3. Okay. And number 4 is going to be, probably palladium or copper. And number 5 is nickel, but I don't really know. I just know my 1, 2, and 3. Silver, platinum, and gold. I want to start buying some. You should start stacking, because obviously you got to save money. Everybody knows they need to save money, but nobody does. And what is the best way to save money? Gold and silver. Because paper, that's not even money. That's going to go down in value faster than anything, well, not anything, but the dollar will drop in value. If you have gold and silver, that's going to go up. So you should stack. Absolutely. You should stack as much as you can, but still you got to be able to pay your bills. You shouldn't take out loans to stack silver. People do it, but you shouldn't do it. My number 1 is the stock market. Yeah. My number 1 position is stocks. But I wish it were silver, I wish it were silver. But yes, I do plan to, sell my stocks when they're at extremely high valuations, and then just buy all, metal at one time. But yes, and also dividend stocks. So I do plan on selling a lot of my non-dividend stocks to buy dividend stocks plus silver, platinum, and gold. So that's what I do. Like if I make money on crypto, I'll use the money to buy gold. So I turn fake money into real money. Crypto is the fake money, and then gold is the real money. So I think that's one of the smartest things you can do is to trade crypto. And when you make money on your crypto, you buy gold. Because that gold's going to last forever. That crypto is not. Probably not. No. Your crypto might last another 20 years or even 50 years. But eventually, the whole system's going to collapse, And gold and silver and platinum, copper, zinc, metal, everything like that. Commodities, food, wood, oil, that's what's going to have real value, Debt max for Bitcoin. You're lesbian. How did you know? Thanks for the heads up. So it looks like the stock markets are up today. The stocks are higher. The Dow was at 47,000. Guys, I'm telling you, I think we're going to go a lot higher. Okay. For silver jewelry and necklace specific, what type you suggest? I heard pure silver is bad for it. Well, there is no pure silver. There's no 100% silver jewelry. It's 925. Okay. 92.5% pure. And I wouldn't suggest you get a girlfriend silver necklace at all. That's what I used to do. That's what I used to do when I was poor. Get my girlfriend a silver necklace. First of all, you should not get your girlfriend anything until she's your wife. And just get her little disposable trinkets. But then, when she becomes your wife, you should get her gold. Okay? I have had girlfriends, I bought them silver. What do? They spray a little bit of perfume. The silver tarnishes. Okay? If you buy them gold, they spray a little bit of perfume on it. It's not going to hurt it. It's never going to tarnish. So you buy your woman gold. Okay? Don't buy your woman silver. That is a cheap thing that young men do that are poor, you're broke. Yeah. So get her a gold chain, even if it's a smaller gold chain. Just say, hey, you know, I'll get you a bigger one. You know, assuming she's the right woman for you. You know, then you get a bigger one. Obviously, get her a nice gold woman's Rolex and all the nice stuff. Once you fully know she's the right one. Most men do not know how to tell. They end up getting screwed over. All right, guys, we got to cook. LMAO, you an idiot. Silver is good too. Just never plated anything. I told you, I'm not an idiot. I just don't like silver jewelry because it tarnishes, okay? I have silver chains. I've had a lot of silver chains. But now I have evolved. I know that silver is going to tarnish. It's not going to look as good. You're going to have to continuously clean it every couple of months, or it gets this black stuff, tarnish built up. So I don't like silver for wearing it. I used to love it because it's cheap. You could be a poor bastard and you could still wear silver and look good, except that, yeah, the silver will tarnish. So all my silver is locked up in a box. I just wear gold. If she is not happy with a small chain, she won't be happy with the big one. Yes. Make sure you give her that little one and then she's happy, you know. She should be happy with anything that you get her, as long as you're really trying, you know. Yeah, she should be happy with anything. If she's not, that tells you she's not the right one. And if, you know, take her to frickin' a cheap restaurant. If she's not happy, then drive her back home, you know. And then if she likes that cheap restaurant, then you take her to the good one a little bit later. Don't invest in dividend stocks. Invest in index. No, I don't like the indexes. I'm the opposite. I don't know what percentage the American stock market is growing, but our Indian stock market is growing at 50% compound interest. Yes, I think that foreign stocks are going to do a lot better. The Indian stocks are going to do a lot better than U.S. Okay? Yeah. U.S. stocks are junk. I only want to buy U.S. stocks to make a quick buck, you know, swing trade, get in and get out. But Indian stocks, and, you know, you could buy those and you can hold on to them for 50 years and you could become a millionaire. The U.S. market is just garbage. It's all way overpriced junk. Just like our cars that we make here, that's overpriced junk. And our houses, overpriced junk. Stock market's no different. It's overpriced junk. So, like Nvidia, you know, junk. Woo! All right, questions. Buy Pepe coin and buy some more, not financial advice. Indian stock only open 6 hours a day. In India, there's 6% inflation. Yeah, right. In the U.S., it's probably like 8%, you know? Yeah, we probably have higher inflation here than in India. They just don't tell us. Yeah, I mean, our inflation here is probably closer to, I would say, 12 to 15. But they tell us it's like 2.5, you know? But I think it's probably closer to 12. So it's just a complete sham. India is probably a lot more honest in their government, to be honest with you. Any government is probably more honest. The U.S. is like a third world government now. It's all bought out by the foreign powers. Silver. I'm here to take every self-confidence and self-esteem that you had. Excellent. Sole purpose. What is our sole purpose? All right? To get rich. Get rich or die trying. Check this out. Green beans. Now that's good. Now that's healthy for you guys. You got to be healthy. Silver price, how much? I'll say $90. 90. $90 silver is coming, guys. Maybe even $100. $100. You don't up, but 2020 came down and it's stable around 2-3%. No, the inflation didn't come down. That's just what they say it did. Oh yeah, inflation's down. You believe that shit? Believe those fools? No. Inflation is not down. It's up. It's going a lot higher. I'm done uploading it. Oh, his video, yes. John, let me make some thumbnails. Okay. You can do that. Yeah, I do need some new thumbnails, but how do we get them over here and then I got to upload them? Yeah, I got people coming over real quick, I think soon. And then I got to get to work. It's I don't want to tell you my last name on here. Well, it's not going to hurt anything. But my email is johnling100@gmail.com. What? It's JONLING 100@gmail.com. Okay, johnling100. I hope you have a blessed morning or whatever. Yeah, blessed morning. My morning is blessed with eggs and gold. Gold. I'll just have 5. You don't need that many eggs. 20 people in here. That's good. What's your mom's maiden name? Food time again, brother. What's that? Antique fan. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. We are going to get rich. Oh boy. So gold's up 16.50 now. If you not answer my questions. Silver's at $51.46. That's why First Majestic silver is higher today. We got, yeah, it's up. It's up, guys. We're up. We're up. I'm not wearing my Shiba Inu shirt today. I got 9-inch nails shirt. 9-inch nails. No Shiba. Shiba's too low. I can't be representing a coin that's performing so badly. No. I love Shiba. No, I don't love it. It's stupid. But I'm going to get rich. So yeah, we see like, interesting. The burn rate on Shiba Inu is going higher. It's at 16 million. And we see a lot of the burns are over 1 million or over 100,000. So that's different. The burns are kind of getting larger. There's less smaller ones. But yeah, Shiba Inu was at 5083. So that's kind of why I like it, because it's cheap and it has a history of shooting up very quickly. Gotta get more crypto. We have to be loading up on crypto for altcoin season. Altcoin season, I think, is just around the corner. Zcash. Well, right now it moved up too much, so I would not buy it right now. If you wanted Zcash, I would have bought it when it was like 25 bucks. But now it's ridiculously high. I would never touch Zcash right now. That's stupid. You're telling me about an investment that's at all-time highs, you know, that started off next to nothing? Well, I don't know. You tell me, why is it good? Why is Zcash any good? I don't think it's any good. It's just, this is where all the newbies buy it, you know? Yeah, Zcash. This is where the newbies buy it. I could show you the chart if you want. You can see how high it is. It's obviously it's got to come way down. I would just like short the hell out of that one, you know? Absolutely foolish to buy that one. Everybody, oh, Zcash. Zcash was cheap before, but now it's way too expensive. I saw it at 17. Yeah. Shoot. It went up a lot. Went up to like 500-600. But yeah, right now, this is where all the newbies jump in and they buy it. It could go down to 100, but I still don't think it's any good. I think it's just a scam crypto. It's just a scam, you know. His birthday's coming up on December 30th. Mm-hmm. Nice chain. What kind of metal? It's copper. The developer is trans. It's dropped so fast after revealing the face on podcast. Wow. I didn't see your coin, no. What the heck is your channel again? Matt Owen something. I don't know what your channel was, bro. I can't find it. Matt Owen I9V. It's searching my channel. I got to search. And I'm cooking too. I don't want to burn my food, and you're making me look up this coin, bro. Dude, if I burn my eggs, I'm going to be pissed trying to find this coin. Or you know? What would you do if you had as much money as Elon Musk? I would try to build a community. I would buy a big property and build a community, you know. I'd put in all the best stuff. I'd build a whole bunch of different houses. And it would just be a community where we do all our own organic gardening. It'll be like an enclosed, healthy area. So that's what I would do. I would buy a huge piece of land and make it into my own, basically like my own country. You know, that's what I would do with my own country. And just make it so it's healthy and it's like an oasis. Of course, the people will destroy it when World War III comes. You know, it'll be the first place people go. They're going to take all our organic food and everything. But that's what I would want to do, build my own community. Because the normal community that is the world is shit, you know? It's all shit. We got to build a community where the people believe in God. And where we have, you know, aquaponics, self-sustaining agriculture. I just want to make like my own world, you know, that's way better than the regular shit world. That's what I would do. And I would, if I had as much money as Elon Musk, I'd try to, you know, use some of it to help the world. Guy's got a rare error coin. I got to cook my eggs, guys. Land with beehives, arm. Yeah, we got to get beehives. Yeah, you need beehives to pollinate all the food. Yeah, Musk is just creating things that are destroying jobs, you know? So is he really good? He's probably one of the most evil people who's ever existed, you know? He's heavily involved in AI, which is going to cause mass unemployment. So, yeah, Musk is probably one of the most evil people who's ever lived, if you really think about it. But so what? Who's going to do something about it, you know? So what? I don't really spend much time thinking about that sort of thing. But it is what it is, you know. People are obsessed with this guy. And he's destroying jobs throughout the entire globe, you know. You can literally live off bee pollen and amino acids and minerals. Oh, yeah, bee pollen has a lot of good, healthy stuff in it, for sure. You can send me small money. My brother will sick and recover in the hospital. I wish him a speedy recovery, guy. Okay? I wish your brother a speedy recovery. Hopefully he gets better soon. What do you have to say? Musk is not good. Yeah, I'm not trying to really get back into that topic, but, you know, he's creating robots that are replacing humans. But he's getting rich. He's getting rich. As long as he uses the money for good for society. Hit that subscribe button, guys. We're trying to get some new subscribers today. Subscribe, guys. Come on. Hit that button. Hurry up. Hurry up. Don't have all day. Do not have all day, guys. All right, guys, hit that subscribe button. And hurry it up, too. Because gold waits for no man. That's right, gold is not going to wait for you to buy it. It's going to go up regardless. Wouldn't that be nice if gold just stayed down a little bit longer? No, gold doesn't care about you. Doesn't care about how much money you want to make. The universe doesn't respond to what should happen or what you wish would happen. It responds to hard work, okay? You can't eat gold when shit hits the fan. Yeah, a lot of people say that, but it's easy to say, you know? But when the shit does hit the fan, if you have gold, you can, trade that for food and eat it. You can literally eat gold. You just trade it for food, eat it. Turn gold into food, Because you got to understand, a lot of these people that have the food, the farmers, they'll take gold. Okay? They'll take gold. Because, what do you think is going to happen when gold becomes better than cash? You can trade your gold for food, and you can eat it, Oh, you can't eat gold. That's the easiest, most uneducated statement, and I've been hearing that for over 25 years. People have been saying that for over 25 years. You can't eat gold as the price keeps going higher and higher and higher and higher and allows you to buy more and more and more food. That's what the people like the crypto pumpers say. They'll be like, oh, you can't eat gold. You can't eat crypto either. This is kind of funny that they say that stuff, but diamonds are really messed up because of lab grown. Yeah, don't mess around with diamonds. The whole diamond market's manipulated by De Beers, okay? You should not buy diamonds. I like emeralds and rubies. Elon Musk is a very nice person. If you talk about someone else's good, he will also like you. I don't care if he likes me. It doesn't make any difference to me. This guy needs to increase his daily caloric intake. Yeah, if you're not bulking up, if you're not able to gain weight, to build muscle, then you got to eat more, okay? But if you eat less, you should get ripped, okay? So you should look good either way. Whether you're eating too little or too much, you should still be training. Your body should still be improving. Whether you're building muscle or you're just getting leaner, okay? I like to do like a little bit of a bulk and then kind of cut down a little bit. Bulk up over the winter and then cut down in the spring. Bro, stop talking like you know what you're doing. You're a boy that needs a real job. YouTube is a real job, last I checked, okay? A lot of people make a lot of money on YouTube. So as far as I know, it is a real job. When will silver hit 75? Probably next spring. I'm not really worried about the when. I know it will, so. I got a Temu chain. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the comment. How am I doing today? Oh, yeah, I got to find your channel. Matt Owen I9V. I can't find it. Where is it? United States Army, Matt Owen. That's not you. Oh, the U.S. Army one, yeah. That's not you. Oh, yeah, it is you. Where's the coin? There it is. Okay, buddy. That's just a regular old Canadian penny from the 1970s, okay? That's not really worth much. 98% copper. It's worth the copper, okay? What work do you do? I'm a professional YouTuber. Gross. Why people eat on stream? Probably to scare away the haters and to represent bodybuilding meals. Oh, it's got an error. I didn't see the error. I can't see it up that close. I can't tell if it has an error. I don't even know what kind of error it is. I'd have to see it in person probably. But yeah, I'll like your video. You got to make some better videos though, you know? I mean, some of these might be pretty cool, but at least you're getting subscribers. It's working. Consumer sentiment tanks. Americans are anxious about the U.S. economy and see more financial pain ahead. Inflation and job concerns are atop their list of worries. Yeah, people are worried about inflation, obviously. Why do you think gold's going up? Gold's really going up because of the banks, though. The banks are leading the silver purchases the gold purchases. That's all it should be. No, the banks are smart. In 1906, yeah, that's an Indian head penny. It's probably worth about $1. Probably worth about $1. You have uploaded many videos on YouTube but have less followers. No, I mean, my followers are almost 4,000, so I'm pretty happy. I've uploaded a lot of videos and I've gained a lot of followers. You will gain more followers if you stay active like this. For how long? You need a new style. Yeah, I do. As soon as I get more time to work on the style, I will. We have to connect. Okay. How much income do I get from YouTube? Well, I don't get nearly enough, you know. Why do you think I eat eggs and green beans all the time? I barely make enough to survive. Barely. For a living, I do YouTube. So please donate. I think we only made about 20 cents. So we're trying to get up to at least $1. Buy a little bit of rice. Dip buyers are pre-rich. Yeah. Just like if you have Shiba Inu, you're already rich. You just don't know it, okay? You're already rich. Rice is good. Rice is very healthy for you. Well, no, not really. It's all just pure carbs and sugars. And rice is good, like pre-workout, you know. Bitcoin up to 88,100. Bitcoin is doing well. Actually, it's down 87,000. It just moved. But let's go back to gold. Gold's up to $4,148, guys. So today, TeraWulf stock is higher, which is good. WULF, Wolf stock. $13.59. So yeah, we're doing good on TeraWulf. If Bitcoin can keep on bouncing higher, back up to maybe 100K, I imagine TeraWulf will shoot back up to between 16 and 18 bucks. Where are you from? Alaska. Remember, guys, remember to tip your local YouTuber. You can earn a very good income from Twitch. Do you know whatever is streamed? Old-fashioned and is stupid to me. All right, I should do Twitch then, yeah. Prince of Wales, if Bitcoin pump again, I think it will surpass 127K. Yeah. I think it's going to pump again for sure. It's just a matter of time, okay? The longer it stays down, the better. And remember, I don't care about Bitcoin. Right now, I'm buying altcoins, okay? Because, yes, right now, Bitcoin is down, but not as much as the altcoins. So you got to look at where is the real value. The real value is not in Bitcoin, okay? Bitcoin is going to have diminishing returns. Now the real value is altcoins. It's funny, though. They've been rating TeraWulf as a strong buy. Just take a look at this. Strong buy. That's how you do it, guys. Every on dips now. Yeah, buy every dip. Come to Alaska. He's going to come to Alaska to see me. Okay. We'll go out. We'll go out on the snowmobiles. We'll take them out. Go across the lake. We'll look for some moose. Okay. Bring a couple of shotguns. Shoot down a couple of moose. Perfect World. I see a movie. Perfect World. Floki is not on Coinbase, and RACA coin. I don't know about that one, but Floki, I would buy Floki, but it's not on Coinbase. Okay. Ice fishing. Gringo. There's a movie called Get the Gringo with Mel Gibson. Yes, that's a good movie. Thank you for mentioning that movie. What is up, my boy John? George W. Bush. That's my favorite president ever. I love Bush. He was a cool dude. I would have chilled with that guy. Bro, your eyes is natural. Yeah. Thank you. Now watch this drive. Thanks. Now watch this drive. He's like, we're going into World War III. Now watch this drive. I forget what he said, but he said something funny. I don't know. He's like, guys, we're dropping bombs on Afghanistan. Now watch this drive. Or he said, terror doesn't stand a chance or something like that. Why do all the presidents golf? And what is going on now? Something about Trump was blowing Bubba, which is Bill Clinton. Guys, these elites are sick. They made Trump do whatever to get into their club, you know? So he gave Bill Clinton a BJ. This is crazy shit, guys, you know, and this is your president. Oh, yeah, Trump is my president. And he gives Bill Clinton a BJ. He's not my president, bro. Trump is a piece of shit. And he's deceiving everybody. Is really dope. No, that's fake. Alaska is you. Who is Nick Kerr? I don't know, but everyone seems to like to talk about that guy, Nick Kerr. Everybody's always talking about him, but I never met the dude, okay? I don't know who the heck you're talking about, bro. I had one buddy named Nick Bartek. I think he's dead. You know? A lot of people end up dead. In fact, most will. Those muscles are nothing. He really shit on your country. Trump, craziest MF I've seen in years. Yeah, Trump is kind of... He's compromised. He's not nearly as smart as I thought he was, you know? And he's bought out. He's bought and paid for. Have you found time to check me out? No. Gold Prospect King. Dude, come on. Not your guy's fault. He tricked everyone. Yeah, Trump definitely tricked everyone. He did. I thought he was going to end the war. He didn't even try to end the war. They made it look like it, you know, but Trump's like, oh, I could end that war in 24 hours. Shut up, Trump. Just shut up. Someone needs to shut that guy up. But yeah, Terra Wolf. It's up today. Good, good, good. Strong buy, very strong buy. Okay. Which country are you from? Alaska. First Majestic is up to $12.63 now. $12.63. Realbotics is up to 28 cents today. XRP is $2.19. XRP is junk. Avino Silver and Gold Mines is up, and Endeavor Silver is up. I told you the Patreon members about those first, okay? Hecla Mining is up to $15, okay? If you want to get rich, join my Patreon. It's just $10 a month, okay? Not financial advice. But please join up, just $10 a month, and it'll help support me, and I'll keep on coming out here and making videos for you guys. So please, guys, give me a little bit of support. Throw a little bit of support my way. Are you a groiper? I find real gold, bud, no lie, proof on my channel. Oh, I think I did check your channel out, yeah. Because I was watching some videos after the live. And yeah, you were sifting through some gold. And I think in the one you didn't really find much, but it's hard to find a lot of gold, you know? But you find little bits here and there, and it adds up. If you go out for a day or two, you can make a couple $100 prospecting. Don't have patience for that mental breakdown in stocks. Can you pray for my friend Eric Shun? He's suffering from big fever. Yep. Please, Lord, please protect Eric Shun, because I think that he has a fever right now and he needs help. Well, unfortunately, their spot on my video, I'm no longer going to. XRP is just hype. Yes. Can you tell me which country you are from? Alaska. Yeah, XRP, it's all just hype. But people love to get in on it. You know, it's fun. It's always fun at first, and then you start to lose a little bit of money. And it's like, oh, maybe I should. All right, guys, this is it. Yeah, this is it, guys. This is it. You're going to see. You're going to see. Let's go. I hope it fits on here. It's pretty thick. It might not fit. We're going to see. I'll show you guys tomorrow. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we're going to have big news tomorrow. Hit that subscribe button, and then you're going to see what I get. I'm getting something new, okay? Can you pray for my German friend suffering from small fever? I don't want to pray for him right now. Give me a donation, okay? If you want me to pray for somebody, you got to give me a little something, okay? I'm trying to make a living. I'm trying to make a living here. What big news, you boomer? You got to come. I'm getting a new piece of gold, okay? I'm getting a new piece of gold. It's going to be nice too. So come back tomorrow. And then you're going to say, "Oh, it's fake. It's fake." So come on back tomorrow. We're going to have a lot of fun. Problem is running enough material faster sucks by hand and shovel buckets. Yes, you do have to have one of those sifters. You know what they're called. I don't know what they're called. But it's got to sift it out like a large amount of gravel. Otherwise, you're never going to find a lot of gold. It's going to take you weeks, you know. You might, if you sift it by hand, you might make enough money to pay the bills, yeah. But you're never going to get rich. You have to get a big sifter, you know. Yo, why would they say it's fake? I could see. Well, we're going to find out tomorrow. Don't listen to this dude. Okay, guys, don't listen to me. Don't buy gold. Don't buy silver. Don't buy Petro Brazil. Don't buy Eco Petrol. Don't buy silver court metals. And then we'll see how that goes, okay? Don't listen to me. We'll see how it goes. Where is Alaska? Alaska is the 51st state, okay? We're 51st. So we're a state in the United States. All right? I think Trump just bought Alaska, so now we are part of the United States. I'll dig it. I'll dig for it. I won't buy it. I'll dig for it. Yeah, I mean, if that's what you want to do. I can't dig for gold because I don't have any place to go dig for it. We don't have gold in the soil here. We don't have anything valuable. We have a couple like tiny fossils, but there's nothing good in the ground here. There's nothing good. Bro, are you in Pump Fun? It's crazy you can do live stream and pump and dump. Yeah. I got to get on Pump Fun, yeah. You're right. I got to do that. I could freaking tell everybody to buy a crypto, and then freaking when they buy, I'll just dump it. I'll just take everybody's money. No. That's what everybody does. I do want to make my own crypto, yes, but I didn't do it yet. I want to make my own crypto on it's called Moonshot. I was going to do it on there. I just didn't do it yet. Yes, I'm in Alaska. It has gold. Have you never seen the shows? Well, where we live, it's all just snow. So I have to dig through the snow like about 10 feet to get to the dirt. And I really don't think it's good gold pan in my location, okay? I'm way, way up north. I remember what you did last summer. Oh, boy. He remembers what I did. I'm going to give him a timeout. Can you pray for me to have a longer rod? don't know how much time I have here, but guys, your rod size, it's predetermined by your genetics. Okay, God gave you that size. That's what He wanted you to have. Maybe He knew that's all you deserved. Okay, He didn't want you to have a normal size rod for whatever reason, you know. And that's not for me to say. How can I change what God gave you? I can't. If God wanted you to have a bigger rod, He'd give you a bigger rod. And you could be like me. You don't have creek beds or small rivers or streams. Nope, not here. Just pure snow. I like what you scammed someone. Yo, this nonce is timing out people. Thanks, God. God gave you receding hairline. Yeah. Yeah, He gave you a small rod. So at least I don't have that problem. Yeah. Better you have that. Better you than me, buddy. Freaking small rod, man. No. If you do have a small rod, you have to make up for it. Okay. You have to understand how to do other things in the bedroom. Okay. If you can do that, it'll somewhat make up for it, you know. But I wouldn't count on it. But you can do manual stretching techniques. There's all different techniques you can do. You can get a penis pump. You can do stretching techniques, stuff like that, and it could probably help you out a little bit. So my guess is you've already looked into that. So what time is it in Alaska? I haven't checked. Small rod here. My gold chain is on the way. Yes. But yeah, if you're not, well endowed, then you should get a big truck. The truck will make up for it. Women love a guy that's got a big truck because it's like a high status. It's like a big truck is like a status symbol. So if you got a small thing, then just get a big truck. Because that's what everyone else does. So why the hell not, Plus, if you get a big truck, that'll tell that woman that you got a small thing so that she'll be ready. She'll be prepared. So just get a big truck and more money. Dodge Cummins diesel will help small. Oh, yes, a Dodge Cummins. Absolutely. That's what the number one truck is. The guy with small things buy. The Cummins. Come apart. I beat off 2 to 5 times a day. Is that good for getting a bigger one? Well, yes. If you routinely pump it up, then it will help expand the fascia and it'll help with size and fullness a little bit. Yeah. So you should pump it up probably at least once or twice a day. Okay. If you got a big thing, just drive a Geo Metro. Matt, what are you talking about? Matt is a gooner. I don't think he's a gooner. He's just a very peculiar dude. He's got his things that he likes to do, and we got our things that we like to do. Everybody's different. He's a little bit peculiar, yeah, but he's not gooning. He wants to grow his channel, and he wants to get more attention, and he wants, just like me, trying to grow our channels. But yeah, guys, you do have to freaking do the manual stretches. Remember to pump it up a couple times a day. Get a good pump. And remember, if you pump it up too much, you can actually cause damage to the tissue. Okay, so don't pump it up too much or use too much pressure. Okay, 5 times a day is criminal. Yeah, that's retarded. Didn't ever drive a Geo Metro, the worst cars on earth. No, Geo Metros were actually somewhat reliable. They were not really that bad. They just got insane gas mileage. I think the best one was the Geo Metro LSI. It was like some kind of crazy, teeny tiny car. They got like 45 miles a gallon back in the day. I always wanted one. I always wanted a Geo Metro. And then obviously the Prius came out, and that was far superior. What time is it now in Alaska? Oh, really? What time is it now in Alaska? Has this fool ever seen the sun? This guy looks like he smells of spunk. All the ones I knew broke down. Well, yeah, you're not going to get too many of them on the road now. Those things they quit making those things in like 1998 or something, or 2000. They're old cars. Old cars just don't last. They all get, and those are just throwaway cars. So people didn't treat those well. They're just cheap junk cars. So of course they're not going to last. People would hit garbage cans with them. They'd run shit over. They'd floor it. They'd slam on the brakes. So yeah, most of those didn't last because they're throwaway cars. Okay. If you wanted to make one last, if you took care of it, they could get 300,000 miles. The freaking Geo Metros. Those things were good. Thanks for that gift. We got a gift. It was worth a lot of money too. Yes. Should start flexing. Whenever I flex, we get way more donations. But then it makes me feel like a freaking OnlyFans model. It's like I'm flexing, getting a donation. I'm like, I don't know if this feels right. At least I'm making money, but who are these guys donating? Are they men that just want to see my body? Because if that's the case, then I don't want to do that. But it is what it is. But yes, I think a lot of men do want to look at other men's bodies to compare their physiques, to imagine what they could attain. I like to look at men's bodies all the time. Okay. Lee Priest, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sergio Oliva, and it's not a beautiful thing, but it's just an amazing thing to think that you can take your body to make it look like that, So my favorite bodybuilder has got to be Lee Priest. That guy was ripped. Okay. He had the genetics of a freak. Yes. Thanks for that. Man, these guys are hooking me up today. But yeah, guys, we got big news coming. We'll see. I hope it fits. I got to talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay. And I will try to work on a Patreon video. All right. So any more donations? Let's get them through right at the end. This guy, Defo the Taker. No, I'm not a taker. No. Who have you been talking to? That's my favorite thing. If anyone accuses me of something, I just say, who have you been talking to? That assumes that I actually did it. Is the chain hollow? Sort of sounds like it is. No, this one's solid. Yeah. This one's solid. Yeah, but I got to go because I got stuff going on today. But tomorrow I will show you guys what's going on. The new addition to my chain. Okay, you guys are going to see it tomorrow. So hit that subscribe button and I'll see you guys later. Let's get rich together. Get ripped and get rich.